Hello everybody, my name is Adam and today we are back in Prehistoric Kingdom where I have got a tutorial for you. That tutorial being everything circle. I'm going to show you how to do circle paths, circle buildings, circle barriers for habitats, circle everything. First things first is circular path, and you can use this as an outline for a habitat also. So let's get into this. So on the bottom right here you'll see some settings. Now the very and probably the only important setting you need to worry about is the angle snap. You need this on and you need it at 15 degrees. The segment length and the segment width is totally up to you. It depends how big you want your circular path, but for this instance I'm going to go for the length of 4 and the width of 2. We want to place our path just like this, so we've left clicked it, and we want to go out on the length we have designated already and place it, and that's how we start off our circle. Now you want to go out again and you just want to simply move your mouse in one, go along, move your mouse in one, go along, move your mouse in one, and as you can see it will start to draw that circle like so, and you want to do this all the way around until you connect at the end. And then we just connect it at the end, and there we have our circle looking all good. Now you can create a habitat in here, you create a little moat around the edge if you want. Whatever you want to do is up to you, but that is our circle path complete. Now let's move on to circular buildings. Now we're in the module pieces tab, and we need to select a wall. So let's select a wall. This will be on the grid as well, and we want to again make sure that 15 degrees angle snap is turned on. This is what's going to help us best create a circle building. So we want to place one wall down. Again, the wall and the structure of the wall and how the wall looks is totally up to you. It's your personal preference. And then this is where the fiddly bit part starts. Sorry, not part, starts. So we want to place another wall. Now let's see if these match up. So I'll place two walls in the same group. I want to exit that group just by pressing exit. I want to click on this button here, duplicate with advanced editing. Now we don't want this tab, we want this one, rotate edit. Again, 15 degree angle snap on at the bottom right, and we just want to rotate one and see how this looks. I can see there's a little gap here. There is a little gap here. So how do we tackle this gap? If we create a circle now, we'll have gaps all over the place. We don't want that. Well, in Prehistoric Kingdom, unlike other games like Prehistoric Kingdom, i.e. Planet Zoo, there's a different way you can do it. So if we just click on one of these walls here, and then we want advanced editing, and then we're going to enlarge it. See, scaling edit, and we're just going to increase the scale of that a little bit just to try to fill that gap, and then place that down. But now we want to delete this, because remember that it's two different sizes now. Again, we want to duplicate the one we've just resized, place it down, go back out, duplicate, rotate, and as you can see there is no gaps now, but there is a bit of an overlay. So let's move this out once. I said it was fiddly, it was never going to be easy. Let's move that in there. Let's just fiddle with that round, and now we'll try again and we'll rotate. Pretty much perfect. There we go. And now you can simply just place it down, click it again, duplicate, rotate, rotate, place, rotate and place, rotate and place, rotate and place. I think you get the picture here, until we have completed our full circular building made out of on the grid pieces. And that is by far the easiest way to create a circle building in this game. Let's move on to habitat barriers, and again this is very similar to the pathing system, how to do the circle paths. So we'll go into the enclosure tab here, select any barrier you want. I like the look of this barrier, so I'm going to select this. Again, bottom right, 15 degree angle snap is on. I've got the lev snappers for. Again, that's totally up to you how big you actually want your circle habitat, and we just want to place that, come out, move in one. That wasn't in one. Again, it can be very fiddly, so we'll just go on demolish. We demolish that. I'm showing you all the mistakes as well as the victories here. We all do mistakes, believe me, I do it myself. So go out one, come in one, go out one, come in one, Again, that was wrong. But basically, you want to repeat this process until you get a circle. And at the end, again, you just want to connect them. And there you have it. You have got your circular habitat. So we've got a circular path, circular building, and a circular habitat. Last thing is probably the most tricky one. Now, say you want to make some kind of building out of more of delicate item. Would you say delicate? Say if I wanted a full circular building of this metal rod piece here, right? Now, as you can see, I've placed it and it's not on the grid. That's bad. We don't want that. So what we need is we need to go in here and we need to select this option here in the settings tab, toggles modular grid use. Make sure that's on and then place it down. Now we're back in the grid. It's very much easier to build circular stuff when in the grid. So we're going to use this first piece is our middle piece, our marker, so to speak. Now I want to go set 3 out and then I want to go 3 out again. So I know that's the middle there and these are the edges. What we need to do now is delete that middle, come out of the grid like we did previously with the building option, and then we want to duplicate that round. We press that and now we can do this. Now we want to make a cross. We want to go in the middle of that cross and then the middle of that cross on that side. So we've got something what looks like this. Now, how do we make a circle? Well, what we need to do is we need to select each one of these. So we need to hold down the shift button while we've got one selected. You can see it's selected because it's highlighted. Hold down the shift button and when we hover over something else now, you will see the plus sign. We click on this, it will add this as long with this. So let's click on all of them. And then it will add that to the group. So then we click on duplicate and rotate, and as you can see now, it will duplicate all of them just like that. And now all the grid pieces with a space in between them is full, so we need to do the same again. Okay, select one, hold down the shift button, select all of these little metal pieces, duplicate that, but now we need to go into settings and turn off angle snap. Get it off, we don't want it on, because now as you can see we can carefully line up these pieces like so, and we just fill in these gaps. We want all these gaps filled in until we have a complete circle. You don't have to use metal beams, you can use pretty much anything in the game. Fill that in and there you go, you have got a metal circle. And there we have it. We've got a circular path, we've got a circular habitat with habitat barriers, we've got a circular building what's on the grid, and we've got a circular building what's not off the grid, what you can create with pretty much any item within the game. Remember, Prehistoric Kingdom is in early access. Some of this might change. If it does change or any new techniques do come forward, I will make a new updated tutorial on creating things circular. My name's Adam. If you're new around here, then feel free to subscribe. Hit that like button, new or old, and I will catch you in the next Prehistoric Kingdom video.